Alright, before we hop into the video today, just a quick thank you to our sponsor, Sports TNB. Hey, if you play 2K, you know the grind is real. The badge grind can get tough, so if you're looking to buy a stacked NBA 2K account with max badges and everything like that, visit sportstnb.com. Make sure to let him know Hayden YT sent you, and he'll get you everything you need. He's legit. First link in the description down below. Go check it out. Alright, what's going on YouTube? Hayden here. Today we're back with a brand new video. So today we're back with another commit breakdown video. Today we have a special one, as it's been a special past few days for Georgia and the recruiting cycle for 2020. Alright, so before we hop into this, make sure to drop a like on the video down below as it really helps out the channel. Hit the red subscribe button, hit the post notification bell to know when I post content on this channel. Comment down below. Social media links, everything like that down in the description box as well. Alright, so today we're going to be doing Kelee Ringo. And in these videos I do the highlights at the end, so if you just want to check out the highlights and don't care about the breakdown and whatnot, go to the timestamp that I'll have on the screen right now and you'll be able to check out the highlights. Alright, so let's get right into this breakdown and everything like that for Kelee. So Kelee Ringo is the cornerback prospect out of Scottsdale, Arizona, where he attends Saguaro High School. I hope that's how you say his high school. I should really probably, check these things out before I say it. Actually, we're gonna check this out, because I don't want to be wrong like I have been all the time. So let's check this out real quick. Alright, so I went back and watched some videos. So it sounds like they're saying Saguaro, I don't know, something like that. Saguaro High School. Let's get right back into Kelee. Like I said, he's the cornerback prospect out of Scottsdale, Arizona. He stands at 6'2", weighs 205 pounds. Is a 5-star prospect on the 24/7 sports rankings. He's ranked number 8 nationally, number 1 corner in the country, and number 1 out of Arizona. And I was saying it's been a good few days in the intro for Georgia football, as this is the second 5-star in the last few days that Georgia has picked up in a 2020 class. And in my Darnell Washington video, I was saying that he went up to the top recruit in the 2020 Georgia class, but now Kelee has topped him. So now Kelee's the top recruit in the Georgia 2020 class. So like I said, it's been a good past few days. So Kelee committed to Georgia and signed to Georgia during the All-American Bowl on January 4th, or during his interview when asked about Kirby Smart and the Georgia football program. He said, "Kirby Smart knows what he wants to do with the program, and on all of my visits and the DB meetings, he just told me that he was going to coach me hard and develop me, and I'm looking forward to that." So Kelee's been a guy that's kind of been high on Georgia for a while. Georgia was interested in him all the way back in 2018, the summer of 2018. So Georgia's been going after this guy for quite a while now. So at Saguaro, Kelee is a 2-sport athlete where he plays football and he runs track. And in his senior season, Saguaro went 11-2 in football, where they lost to Chandler in the state championship. And Kelee in his senior season, he had 32 total tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 1 sack, and 3 interceptions, and 3 pass deflections. Those aren't bad stats, but you got to think that he's such a good corner that people are barely throwing to his side of the field. So when they do, he is covering it well and locking his side of the field down. He also played a little bit of offense in his senior year, where he had 52 carries for 712 yards and 13 rushing touchdowns. And then he also, on the receiving side of things, had 4 catches for 54 yards in his senior season. So a pretty solid senior year there. And to get into some of his track numbers, he had his best finishes. In the 100-meter dash, he had a 10.43. The 200-meter dash, he had a 21.18. And the 4x100, he had a 40.85. So the dude is lightning fast. Let's go ahead and talk about his 40 while we're on that. So back at the Rivals 5-Star Challenge in Atlanta in 2019, in June of 2019, and his first go around he ran a 4.36, and then to make that even better, he ran a 4.35, so which won him the fastest man championship, of course, where those are just outstanding 40 times, the laser times out of blazing speed from Kelee there in the fastest man challenge, where he had a huge improvement. Actually, the year before he ran and also won the fastest man at the 5-star challenge the previous year, but he had a 4.56 40, so a huge improvement in a year there. And obviously, that speed can translate onto the field and make him do some great things as a corner, and maybe even in some other spots on the field, like a return man or something like that. So, alright, so now it's time to get into Kelee as a player on the football field. So as I said, he's 6'2", he has a great frame, and he's not some super skinny dude. He's a pretty muscular build, like I was saying, where he weighs 205 pounds, and he has an elite combination of the size and speed on him, but also going into the college level where he's going to have a better weight program going into Georgia, so he also has the room to be able to add some more muscle onto him and also be able to maintain his explosiveness. So we were talking about his 40 time and his track times and everything like that. So the guy has great straight line speed on the football field, and that's going to set him up to do well if he ever needs to recover from a route where someone blows by him or something like that. So that's going to be rare because of what I'm going to talk about here in a second, where he has these great coverage skills. But if he ever does get into the situation where he gets blown by, he has this crazy speed, like we're talking about the 4.36, 4.35, 40 times, just blazing speed. And in coverage, he's able to be physical. He plays with a physical nature in his play style, and he's able to force receivers to the outside. He also has great leverage with his hips, where he can open his hips and be able to stay with the speedy guys. His physical style of play could translate well to the safety position, but his coverage skills are just too good, in my opinion, for him to not play corner at the next level in college. But if he ever needed to make the transition to like a safety spot, he has the size and length and everything like that, and the coverage skills to be able to do that as well, and the physical nature that he plays with would translate well to the safety position as well. Some corners don't like to hit people like the way Kelee does, and he has this, like I said, the physical nature to him, and he hits like a safety. And some corners don't like to play like that, but Kelee's a different story when it comes to the way he likes to play football and the way he likes to tackle players. But staying the way where he's able to hit as like a safety, he's also able to make the fundamental tackles out in the open space and in the open field if he ever needs to. He's a great tackler, has a great tackling form, and he can do both. He can hit you with power, or he can just make the straight up fundamental tackle and take you down that way as well. He's also great in both man and zone. He's also great in the run support, because a lot of high school teams don't necessarily like to pass the ball a lot, so a lot of high school teams run the ball. So that's one thing Kelee's great at as well, is he can play in run support, and that's where that tackling and open space comes in handy as well. His physical style of play and his physical nature also helps there. So talking about tackling, he's able to pick up and read his situation well, and like I said, he's able to know when to like make a crushing tackle and just lay somebody out, and he's also able to read the situation where he just needs to make the fundamental tackle. He's got a lot of football IQ. He's able to make that decision quickly and react to the play in the situation that's at hand. He also possesses good ball skills. As I said, he had 3 interceptions this past season in his senior year, and I believe 4 pass defenses as well. He has great ball skills when people do have the nerve to test his side. And like I said, with his coverage skills, he's usually locking up wide receivers, and people don't like to throw on his side of the field, but when they do, he's able to defend the ball very well and bat it down if he ever needs to. And one thing that's going to help him translate, and something you have to have playing at the next level in college and in the NFL, you have to play with effort. And that's one thing that Kelee does on the football field. Kind of just to wrap it up, he has the length, speed, coverage skills, fundamentals, and just everything you need. He has this crazy package, not much flaw in Kelee's game, and that's the reason why he's set apart and set one tier higher than all these other corners, and that's why he's the #1 cornerback in the class of 2020. I don't think there's really anything else that we need to touch on with Kelee. I'm pretty sure that's all that I wanted to touch on, everything that I wanted to break down about Kelee and his game and everything like that. So now it's time for the highlights, but if you did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like down below. Hit the red subscribe button, turn on your post notifications to know when I post videos on this channel. If you don't hit that bell, you will not know when I post videos, because YouTube's weird like that, so that's the only way to get notified all the time when I post a video. Comment down below what you think of Kelee in this 2020 recruiting class Georgia has so far. Yeah. It's been Hayden. I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the highlights.